So last week, I was finally able to beat Malenia solo on Rune level 1. I wanted to make a video on the build and strategy I used to get it done, so you can do the same. So a few months ago, I had been trying to beat Malenia with a bleed build and consistently got close. Unfortunately, when I started playing Elden Ring again a few weeks ago, I found that patch 1.07 nerfed Seppuku hard. Bleed buildup went from 84 to 30, meaning that the centerpiece of my level 1 build wasn't as viable. So I set out to start a new level 1 build from scratch. I noticed some players had started using the Lion's Claw Ash of War to stunlock Malenia, but I hadn't seen anyone pull it off on level 1. I also wanted to avoid using Rune Arcs, since they're hard to get on level 1 and take a long time to farm. So I started trying the Lion's Claw strategy myself on level 1, and I began to see why there were some issues with using this strategy on level 1. First, to stunlock Malenia, you have to have very high damage. The lower your damage is, the less likely you are to stagger or riposte her. Secondly, the small stamina bar is a big challenge on level 1. The sequence of Lion's Claw, Charge Attack, and Riposte uses almost the full stamina bar, so you have to almost fully regenerate stamina after each combo. Thirdly, stunlocking Malenia is difficult to do using the Lion's Claw strategy because Lion's Claw uses FP. So, you have to worry about replenishing FP during the fight due to the small FP bar you have on level 1. One of the ways Malenia can break out of the stunlock is a spinning kick, which will always one-shot you on level 1. So you have to take her down fast in order to lower the likelihood of this happening. I could also swear she stands up faster in phase 2, but I didn't test this to confirm. So I'm gonna explain how I got around these challenges and made the Lion's Claw strategy work for Rune level 1. But first, if you're interested in this video and other level 1 boss fights in Elden Ring, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. To get around the issue of stamina, I used the Green Burst crystal tier, which raises stamina recovery. I also wait until the last possible moment to use Lion's Claw after a riposte to let my stamina bar refill as much as possible. It's a balance between stunlocking Malenia and letting stamina regenerate, and I found that this is the sweet spot. To manage FP, I got the Assassin's Cerulean Dagger, which will regenerate FP after each riposte. This was a game changer for me since the amount of FP regenerated is almost as much as the FP that Lion's Claw uses, so I can keep using Lion's Claw over and over again. And I should mention you can get this talisman by killing a hidden boss. Now, damage was very tricky to boost without Rune Arcs. I haven't found anyone on YouTube who has used this strategy on level 1 without Rune Arcs, so I wanted to show how to do the fight without them. Godric's Great Rune provides lots of bonus damage for level 1 builds, and without it, choosing your physic and equipment is very important. Since Malenia is weak to fire, I stacked the Fire Scorpion Charm, the Flame Shrouding Cracked Tier, and used the Flame Art Weapon Affinity. By doing this, I was able to almost double my base damage. Another thing that gave me a massive 20% damage bonus is the Red Feathered Branch Sword, which you can get by killing a boss in Liurnia of the Lakes. The thing is that it boosts damage when you're almost dead, and using this talisman basically means that you'll have to do a no-hit run, because every attack will kill you on level 1 if you aren't at full health. I'd also recommend doing Alexander the Warrior Jar's questline to get his talisman, since it will greatly boost the damage from Lion's Claw. Finally, with all this equipment, I had a build fit to beat Malenia on level 1 without Rune Arcs. So the goal of this strategy is to stunlock Malenia starting with Lion's Claw, and the combo goes like this. First, you'll have to dodge one of Malenia's attacks, position yourself accordingly, and use Lion's Claw. Immediately after the Lion's Claw animation, start a charged two-handed attack. This can't be done too early, or sometimes the two-handed attack won't register, and this must be done immediately after Lion's Claw, especially in phase 2. If you start the charged attack even a second too late, Malenia will break out of the stunlock and attack you. Since the charged attack animation takes a while to execute, chances are Malenia's attack will land and will one-shot you due to the lower health on level 1. And lastly, riposte Malenia, let your stamina bar refill, and just when she's about to recover, use Lion's Claw again and repeat. Malenia can break out of the stunlock in phase 2 with her Scarlet Aeonia attack, Waterfowl Dance, or a spinning kick. Unfortunately, if she breaks out of the stunlock using a spinning kick, you will die no matter what, since your charged attack animation takes longer than her kick animation. So there is some RNG involved in this strategy. If she uses Waterfowl, I found this easy way of defending it with a shield, so I like to keep one in my offhand just in case. I know that for the one bros out there like myself, it's important to beat Malenia solo as a level 1 Wretch, so I hope this video makes it a bit easier for you. I decided not to use Rune Arcs to show that this strategy can still be done smoothly on level 1 without them, but if you decide to use Rune Arcs anyways, they will definitely help. Good luck with the boss fight, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And finally, here's the full boss fight video.
Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord. Oh, dear Mikola. Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.